Good morning, afternoon, evening, everybody. Welcome to another Shoutcast. I will apologise for this one being slightly later than usual, as I have been moving and stuff, so that's why it's been like that so far. But right now, this should be a match versus Rebellion and Ceces. So, as far as I'm aware, it's triple Exiles versus triple DOD, so it's definitely going to be an interesting match. So we're just waiting for them to get set up here. But again, I do apologise for not releasing these sooner, as I was moving, and you can understand how stressful that could be. But for the most part, I'm all moved in and everything, which is great. So we're just waiting for this to start, pretty much. And hopefully they start soon, because I've not watched this video before, as you know, so I don't know how long before they start. So they should hopefully start soon. And then we can get going with some DOD on Exiles action. So Exiles at the moment are in a weird place. Some of the stuff isn't quite working at the moment, but it should be fixed hopefully soon. But for the most part, they're a faction that seems to be very contained within itself. They synergize with themselves with the exile mechanic and things like that. That's how they're working currently, and they do sometimes synergize with other factions. Like I'm doing a very successful DoD Exiles deck right now. So there's other stuff you can do, and here we go. Rebellion versus Ceces. Awesome. Right, this should be a very, very good match, guys. Okay, so Rebellions. What has he got? He's got a Daude, a Ling Bao, and a Glorious Warrior. That means he's probably running a morale type deck with potentially Ling Bao's avatar, or avatar of Ling Bao. Sorry. And Ceces is running a 2 sleepers, 1 exiles deck. Aha. Okay, so he's not running the triple exiles. Okay, so he throws out the monk right there, just brings its health down to nothing, so it won't attack. Brings its attack down to nothing. That Bloodthirsty Dead. Bloodthirsty Dead can be really, really potent when defending. They can be really potent defending with the later Caretaker when you buff them up, because obviously they don't take as much damage. Okay, so that should buff up to at least 4 attack because of the Bloodthirst, but it still hits them for some morale damage. That's always a good start. So burns him by 4 morale damage to start with. Buffs him up with the Daude. It is his opposing priority, so that's not ideal. You always want to try and use Daude on your own priority. But nope, it defends it again, and there goes another 4 morale from the Invincible Defender. It's good. Ooh, he's got a Humble in his hand, a Humble on the Elator. Humble on the Elator would do wonders. Would do absolute wonders. Because that just makes her a 6/16. That's it. That doesn't make her anything else. That's it. 6/16. Okay, so he switches them around. That isn't going to take any damage because of the Bloodthirst at that point. But he's humbled the Elator, so the Elator's not going to be able to do anything anymore. It's not going to be able to take anything from the grave and stopping it before the train gets started. So currently, he's only taken 2 health and taken 8 morale so far. But that's what Rebellion is looking at. He's looking at the morale, and that's what he wants to kill. So CC just plays out another Infected Demon. Infected Demons are such value. They're such value. The fact that they've basically got 2 characters within one. Aha! He throws out the Tome. So, he's on a timer now. Rebellion is on a timer. And he does have the avatar in his hand. That's good. So, potentially, if he plays a Ling Bao Sage of Discipline or a Ling Bao's Will in 3 turns' time, he could potentially play the Ling Bao, Avatar of Ling Bao straight after, which would be really, really good. But for the moment, he's just going to defend. He's not going to play any more cards. When you see a Tome come out, you don't really kind of want to play anything else. You just want to use what you've got on the field to your best advantage and see how it goes there. So he places the Glorious Warrior into Assault Zone because he feels that he's going to attack him and kind of do that. Okay, so he's discarding some stuff. Okay, Glorious Warrior attacks. Yep, deals the 4 damage, 4 morale damage. The Vizier is in the graveyard. That's not much of an issue right now. That's okay. So we've still got another 2 turns on the Tome. What options has he got in hand? I think that for the most part, you just want to get, when they play Tome, you kind of want to shuffle things out and get the perfect kind of hand. That's what you want to be able to do. That's the best way I play it. and the best way I think you should play it. But there's a lot of options. Well, not many options, should I say, for Rebellion right now. He can play the Lingbao because you might as well on this turn, because it'll be exhausted the turn after, and the turn after that he'll want to use it with the Tome to get maximum effect on his enemy, because remember, CC will lose morale from his creatures as well. So if you play both of them, if you play... he's doing it this turn. Okay, he's going straight for it this turn. I would not agree with that. But no, it seems to have changed his mind. I'd shuffle out the Eagle Eye currently, because the Eagle Eye is not very useful right now. It's useful after the Tome goes off, I guess, as defending. But he hasn't got much charge stuff, so... Discards the Demon Prince, again. Really? 2 Demon Princes, wow, okay. Okay, so he's just shuffling to get a good hand right now. So, Chapter 3, it's going to go off this turn. Now he plays the Lingbao. He plays the Yuan-Shi's Wrath as well. And that's an interesting play. I'm not sure you didn't need to play that. So he plays that. So CC is going to lose a ton of morale. Absolute ton of morale. The Yuan-Shi there seemed a little bit of a waste. Oh, Demonic Presence. Oh no. He lost his avatar. He would have been able to play at that time, I think. That's a good play. That is a really good play. Now that puts Rebellion in a very bad situation right now. He hasn't got many options in his hand. The hand that he had before had a lot of good stuff, and he shuffled for that good stuff as well. So this... and then, obviously, because they discarded the hand, the exiles have the advantage. So he can play all these demons out. So for not much at all. And he's raised dead on the Vizier as well. Oof. Ooh. Now, Rebellion's really got this cut out for him. He does have an Assassinate in his hand, which could deal with that Vizier, and he's going to use it, just to guarantee. He could use the Cold Shot, but obviously the Cold Shot's a gamble, and he's at 10 resources. That's the best time to use Assassinate, so that's good. So he uses Assassinate, boom. A lot of morale lost there, so he is winning on the morale side of it. CC does have the board advantage right now. If only he had that other Yuan-Shi's Wrath. If he hadn't have used that other Yuan-Shi's Wrath, it still would have been discarded anyway. But I would have probably saved that. That was when he used that was a bit pointless. But we seem to be having a nice conversation here. Following this, so the Elator is useless right now. So he could have been using the Elator, and using that Humble on it early on has prevented a lot of power coming out from CC and a lot of like fodder to start hitting him. He plays out some more Invincible Defenders. That's obviously a solid tactic for getting rid of morale. He does have that massive dragon though that can be hitting him for a lot. I'm not sure what he's going to do. He's going to just draw a card. He's going to play more Invincible Defenders out. He's got a lot more Invincible Defenders, but CC, being right, is discarding his hand again, and in turn discarding Rebellion's. But Rebellion didn't have the best hand there, so actually that's given Rebellion a good hand. It's given him some good stuff actually there to be able to counter that dragon. So that's brilliant. That's really, really good for Rebellion actually. That moved in Rebellion's favour because he had 4 cards in his hand and it brought up to 5, so that's good. It gave him some good stuff. The Jinhai Militia can also be used very much. It's not good in this kind of situation, but obviously having the flyer killing from the 6 cost, that would be great as well later on, but it pulls it back. He pulls it back because he's just building up a big force and he's going to all attack at once because he doesn't want to slowly chip away at him and lose morale. So this is a good tactic, and he pulls out the Vizier as well. Okay, so now he is actually sacrificing something. See, you could use the Jinhai now to be able to make some fodder to sacrifice for the Vizier. You could do that, but no, he decides to play the Archer out and then start shuffling for potentially the Snipe. Yep, he wants the Snipe back because he wants to get rid of that Vizier. And he is only on 15 cards. Wow, he's only on 15 cards left in his deck because of the discards from his opponent. This is an interesting game. This is definitely an interesting game. Rebellion seems to be talking to Rebellion. What? Okay, interesting. Right, he's going all out. CC's going all out with everything he's got. The Demon Prince sacrifices that. That's fine. Okay, so he's going to lose a chunk of morale from this. Shame he doesn't got the avatar up, but he's losing a bit of morale. Okay, so the Eagle Eye is pounding away at him. Okay, yes, the dragon dies to the spirit, which is great, but the Vizier hits home. He is only on 9 resources, and he just top-decked a Yuan-Shi's Wrath. That's perfect. That is goddamn perfect. And they've all got 4 health. Oh my god, that could not have gone any better for Rebellion there. Unfortunately, he doesn't have lethal. Even with the Vizier, he does not have lethal. Unless he pulls out some crazy tactic, I think this match is going to go to Rebellion here. That top deck of that Yuan-Shi's Wrath. Lingbao's Will, Yuan-Shi's Wrath, boom. Oh my god. It's completely and utterly dead. He has 2 Viziers out. Oh wow. He had 3 Viziers out on the field at that point. Jesus Christ. Wow. I can't believe he didn't manage to get 3 Viziers out. Well, that was... that was a pretty incredible match. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate it. I will be releasing more of these soon. So I've got a bunch of them to do. If you want me to shoutcast your game, please send it in to me. Message me via Twitch or hit me up on my Twitch channel. And send me like a Dropbox link or anything like that. Oh, he's showing us the deck as well. Let's have a quick look at the deck at the end. That's great. Obviously, the deck loader is just taking a bit too long, but you can have a look at the actual deck itself. I have a good idea of how it looks, yeah. That's pretty standard with the 3 immovables. Just, yeah. That's kind of the Lingbao deck that I was running as well. It is pretty similar, So yeah, there we go, guys. Thank you very much, and I will see you next time. Thanks, guys.